Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mayhem Madness. I hope you're having a great day. Guys, I have literally been trying to record this episode. It's been days. I'm not kidding. Days worth of trying to get this recording done because every time I would turn this game on and was able to record, my phone would ring. And of course, when my phone rings with my job, I always have to answer the phone. I can't just ignore it. And then so I have to answer it, and then I get kicked out of the game because I left. So, this has been a nightmare. I have been seriously trying so hard to get this done, and it mostly was just making me mad. Are you gonna kill me, Green? Don't kill me. Oh, I forgot it for a second. I was worried. So we saw green. Okay, they scan supposedly. I honestly didn't pay attention to the kill cooldown. I didn't pay attention to if visuals are on. I didn't pay attention to anything. I was more determined just to record at this point. I'm like, okay, I have a quiet moment. I'm going to do this. So, I even had a video that was going really well, guys. I had like a 14-minute video, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing good, and I had a lot of things I was telling you about. And then I'm close to wrapping up, and my phone says, there's not enough space to record anymore, so it just shuts it off. Which, okay, fine, but it ended it in such a random way in the middle of my conversation, so I was like, well, I don't know how to pick up the recording from there, so I guess it's pointless to post it. And then I must have deleted it without remembering, because then it's not even there to post it if I wanted to, so whatever. We're gonna skip. I don't know. So I've had a couple of interesting imposter games lately. Not recording them, of course. So I find that I actually get really good games when I'm not recording. It's like the universe knows, once again, that I'm recording. And so we can't do anything exciting. So I'm curious if you'll be able to see it. I have added some things to the channel for myself. You'll notice that at the end of the video there will be a little owl that pops up to the, I think it's going to be the lower right corner, and it says Mayhem Madness on it, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm curious to see it. I haven't seen it in its full setup yet. I've not uploaded since I've designed it, so I'm really curious. Purple, why are you on this side with me? Sorry, I have to concentrate to count to 10. That's kind of sad. So I'm curious to see what it looks like. I'm probably a little bit more curious to see it than you are. But that's what I want to see, is how it looks. That's mostly been my excitement to upload and determination, because I wanted to see how it looks. Where did Red go? Red, what are you doing? I'm not going over there. Okay, good. If you want to die, you go fix lights. That's pretty much what I've learned. Yay, we finished our tasks and didn't die while doing them. So that means we can just look around for bodies. Yay! So something I'm really wanting to do, I have some goals for this channel. And if you've noticed, I've actually been posting recently 2 videos of Hunt a Killer. You should check it out. It's definitely not Among Us, and it's a little bit of a mystery. I've noticed that's one of my favorite things to do, is like mystery, suspense. So I'm wanting to get like an actual camera so I can record things a little bit easier. It's not just all on my phone, for one. And then I also want to just be able to have more options to do things. I'm not much of a gamer. I like to game certain games, storyline games mostly, but I don't really know what I'm doing, per se. So for me, it's just something that I would do for me. Let's see, they both came in from here. And I'm also wanting to learn how to edit videos. So that's something that I want to learn how to do. I just don't know how to do it. I'm not much of a computer person. I don't know much. I know more than like someone that knows literally nothing, but I don't know much. And I've always been really envious of the people who know how to work a computer, because it's just so interesting to me. Okay, purple. So it's interesting to me to see how people can edit and work computers and how they can multitask computer screens. So like if they're streaming on Twitch or something like that, and they have one computer that's telling them the chat, and they have another computer where they're actually doing the game or whatever they're doing with the chat. And then they have maybe even another screen or something like that that's like they're controlling like their video and camera and where things are, things like that. That's always like intrigued me, and I want to learn that kind of stuff. I just don't know where to start with learning it. When I was getting my first degree in college, I did take a computer class, but that was a joke. So my computer class that I took in college was a beginner's guide. I guess I thought the beginner's guide would teach me a little bit more. Like, things that would have helped me today would have been, like, in my job now, would be, like, using the codes for the Expo thing in Word, so that you can do, like, the grids and things like that. That would have helped me a little bit to do the codes and stuff. I don't know. It would have been interesting to learn. But my class, the first day, I'm all excited because I'm like, oh, I'm going to finally learn something about computers. Like, even, like, the tiniest thing, that'd be awesome. Let's learn it. So I go in there, and he's like, today, class, and he's, like, literally talking like this in monotone. Today, class, we're going to learn about the wonderful world of the computer. And so he's like, okay, and open up the internet, and you can see at the upper right-hand corner, there is an X. Press it. So you'd press the X, and he's like, oh my goodness, what happened? It went away. Almost as if we exited out of the program. And that was basically my class. To sum up my class, that was it. We went through a day of like, oh my gosh, where'd it go? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, because I shouldn't be too surprised because the teacher also would take a 10-minute break, and it would be for smoking. And this guy was on oxygen, guys. So he was on oxygen, and he clearly needed it, because it was like every breath for him was a struggle. And so we would take like a 10-minute break, and he would proceed to go and smoke with his oxygen. So his solution for this was he would set his oxygen machine outside of the... Well, he would step outside and smoke, but his oxygen machine was sitting out of the building. Like, there was like a breezeway area, I guess, and then there was the outside. So there was the classroom area, the hallways to the classrooms, there was the breezeway, and then there was the outside. So he'd put his oxygen machine in the breezeway, and he'd still have it hooked up to his nose, and then he would smoke while he was on oxygen outside. It just didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand it. More power to him, I guess, but we could have died. Or at least he could have burned his face. But I don't know. Okay, so We're grouping together. That's not cool for the imposter, because especially since they're by themselves, it's just... I think it's pink. Just the way they're kind of hanging back and stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna stand here. It's not cool to group up. You're never gonna get done with the tasks that way, and the imposter's not killing because they can't get away with it. They're not gonna just do... Like, they're saying, can the imposter kill already? Well, they're grouping up. Stop grouping. No, phone spelled... No! Not groping. Sorry, I'm texting, so... Alright, so yeah, if you're playing this game, stop grouping, guys. I understand that you don't want to die, but you're really not gonna die. So, just... yeah. I kinda think it's pink, so I'm gonna just throw a vote out there for pink. I don't know. Probably really wrong. But if I'm right, I'm gonna act like I totally knew it the entire time. That's how I work. So back to my hunt a killer thing I've been doing. I think you should definitely check it out. Even if you're not interested in the game, just check it out for like 2 minutes. It's interesting. If you like murder mystery, this is the game for you. I even went to Target and I found a, of course someone voted for me because I said stop grouping. But I even found a, actual board game. I don't know if it's a board game per se. I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to open it with you guys. But I have a, actual game that I found, and it's a Hunt a Killer, and that's the actual name on it, so it's there from that company. And they have a, game where it's all the evidence is there, and it's like just one full game. It's not like, box per box per box kind of thing. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm going to check that out. But like I said, I'm not going to open it without opening with you guys, because I want to do a true box opening. Because when I did my 2 episodes for Hunt a Killer Curtain Call, I'd already seen what was in the boxes, and I was explaining it a bit. So I wanted this to be a real box opening. So I'm going to do that soon. Okay, well, it's not pink. What do you mean you don't know, Red? Either you did or you didn't. Huh? Pink hour. Orange trick work. Ignore orange. Okay. Whatever. That's not much of a defense, Red. Now they're saying, no, it wasn't me. And of course they're going to take like an hour to vote and... Okay, Red. Well, if it's not them, I'll be surprised. And if it's not them, that means it's cyan. Because they just said that it was red and it's not red. Well, you're going to hear me get a fax, guys. This is exciting. What is the fax? What's the fax for today? What did we get? What are we faxing? Oh, wow, guys. You can They will buy all types of used cargo, utility vans, and trucks. They pay top dollar. Wow. If I had a Chevy Ford GMC, they would totally buy it. If I had a camper trailer, they want it. If I had a motorhome, they want it. Well, jeez. I just need to find these things and sell them, because they'll pay hot dollar. How did they get your phone number anyway? How did they do like a spam thing? And then he has a phone number, right? And if you want it to be taken off of this, call a different phone number. So like they give a 667 area code, but then if you want to get off of it, you're an 855. Whatever. I should totally turn that into my boss and be like, hey, this seems legit. Let's do it. Okay, so cyan and pink must have just lured them out or something. I don't know. Maybe they were stacking so you couldn't see that they were together. I don't know what they're talking about. It doesn't really matter. So far, guys, this film of this video is going so much better. We only got a fact so far, so we're doing good. And as you can see that we still are dealing with the bug of you can't move without pushing like a either the bar for the map or the thing to change your settings. I don't know what that's about, but I've seen that other players are dealing with it too, so it's not just me. So we got that at least going for us. We're not alone in that. And every once in a while, I keep getting logged out of, do I have wires? No, I don't. Okay. I keep getting logged out of, I keep getting logged out of my account. So I have to keep on putting my birthday in and keep having to sign in. It's a little bit annoying, but at least I have my chat back, because that was, if you've been watching my videos, you know that that is my biggest pet peeve of the game, was they took away my chat abilities. So if you do not have an account, you're not able to chat. And I can still see there are some people that I'm playing with that do not have the ability to chat, and it's just because they haven't logged into their account. And there was a couple of days I went and I couldn't log in my account at all. It just, my phone did not want to do it. So they either don't know to do that, or it's just not something that they want to do. I don't know. But if you're dealing with that problem, check that out, because that might be... Uh-oh. Purple again. And I was saying blue. We'll go with purple. There's enough people saying purple. So there was a couple games of this I was playing. Like I said, I had some imposter runs. And how I won these games, I don't know. There's times when I'm sloppy imposter and I do a horrible job and I get caught in like 2 seconds. And there's other times when I do pretty well. And this one game I should not have won, guys, because literally my partner got caught. Basically, they were locked into another area with this other person. They killed another person, walked in on them. So they said, I didn't do it. It was the person that found the body, because I was with orange, which was my color that day. And so I'm like, don't bring me into this. One, I am your partner. Don't throw me under the bus. Don't use me as a voucher, because that's kind of obvious. When it's clearly you, and I think it was also the fact that Pink had also already scanned, so they were clear anyway. But I'm like, don't bring me into this, because I'm not even with you. I was in a total different area, completely. And they're saying I did it. So then they're like, oh, so it's brown and orange. And I'm like, this is great. So then I'm trying to do, like, rounds of, like, clearing myself, and I'm like, I'm totally a crewmate, yeah, look at me, like, overdoing the dramatics of I'm a crewmate. And I somehow won, and all I can say is it was on this map, and I think the only way I won is because I went to an event and I killed somebody. And then I would go to another vent, get out, let my kill cooldown go down all the way, and then I'd vent again until I could find somebody that was alone, and then I would kill them. And then my partner was at least like turning off lights and things like that. So I was able to like get to the first person at lights and kill them, and then get back in the vent and go somewhere else and cool down. And I don't know how I won that, because everyone knew it was basically me, and the only thing that saved me, I think, is because no one buttoned. No one did the emergency button. White's lying about that? I'm skipping. I don't know. I was with Blue. Those little eyebrows are going down like he looks mean. That is sus, but we're not going to vote him for his eyebrows. I don't know if it's him. I was with him, so that's kind of scary. But I don't know. Oh, he was the imposter. I mean, sometimes people say, I saw them vent just so you'd vote them. But then the question is, well, when you saw them vent, why didn't you automatically, like, do the button? And if you used your button already, then, like, when we had the last conversation, because Blue did not have an opportunity to vent, so why didn't you tell us, like, the last meeting that you saw them vent? Why? Keep that to yourself. And I've noticed that we have, like, a really long wait time in between the loadings. I'm not sure why we have that and other people don't, but I do for some reason. Crewmate for life here. Okay, so if you haven't noticed yet, I tend to go to reactor first because the killers don't really seem to go to reactor first. Sometimes that has worked for me. Other times that is how I die first. So I like to get the bigger tasks out of the way. Once again, I did not look at the kill cooldown. I've had so many opportunities and I'm not doing it. So I don't know how many seconds I have until that to get it done. But I tried to do like my downloads and things before I can get in trouble with standing still and oh, yeah, I wondered if they were hanging out here a little too long. Okay, well, I can get my tasks done faster. I can ghost around. See, you die. Not that big a deal. Oh, well, that was dumb. That was dumb. Partner must have done that, because that was dumb. Should have kept me under wraps for a while. Maybe that would have been happening anyway, I don't know. But should have definitely kept me under wraps. The more bodies you camp, the more kills you can get. So keep that in mind. See, like in reactor I saw a red leaf. So that's when not a good idea to do the this. We'll see if they actually vote red. You can talk all you want, but actually vote them is a different story. So yeah, I'm wanting to do more things with the channel. I'm wanting to do like baking things. That's what the madness part of it is on the channel. Is madness is basically how my life runs. if you don't know anything about me, I'm a funeral director, embalmer, and crematory operator. So literally my life is centered around other people's lives and the lack thereof. So I'm on call 24/7 almost every day of the week. And my life can change in a matter of a phone call. So I can have plans of my own. I can have things I have to get done at work, and then all of a sudden I get a phone call that someone's passed away, and then everything's like pushed to the side, and that's priority. So the madness on the channel is basically that. I don't know what my life's going to be from moment to moment, so that's what this channel is going to be like. It's going to be, we're playing Among Us because that's something that I do for my pastime to kind of cool down and relax. And then there's, no one was ejected! Seriously? Okay, sorry. So anyway, so that's what I want to do, is just sleep. Today I feel like baking and I want to record it, so here we go. I'm baking. And tomorrow I want to read something and tell you about what I read. I don't know. I don't think that my channel is going to have like this one view, so it's not going to always be Among Us. I know a lot of people are thinking Among Us is dying anyway. I still am interested in it because I understand the game, and I think I like the commentary more than watching the game, but I also understand what's happening. So it's kind of something I feel like I can keep up with. It's not like a sport I know nothing about. And I don't know. I just want this channel to be constantly something different, something that's going on that I'm interested in. I've considered doing vlog. Maybe I'll pick that up. But I don't think I'll be doing that until I can get like a proper camera for that. And then I can do some editing, because there's going to be things that I want you to see that I vlog, and other things that maybe not want to share. So it just depends. And that's when it comes down to, I really want to start learning more. That's all I read. So that I can do things like this, and I can keep moving forward and doing things. I don't know why they're checking this other than to be able to say, well, I was here, and they're clearing themselves. They're really just wasting valuable killing time. Says not the murderer. There's this joke, and I really think it's funny. It's, someone says, so how many people have you, been with? And, or how many people have you, oh gosh, I shouldn't have brought it up if I didn't know it. But there's this, just the saying, like, how many people have you been with, basically, and it applies that how many people they've had sex with. And the person says, they're really, like, secretive about it, and they're like, oh, you mean who I've had sex with? And he's like, yeah, what do you think? She's like, oh, I thought you looked in the closet. And he's like, what? And she's like, what? That's kind of me. Okay, Red, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? 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 I haven't seen the other ghost, Brown, anywhere. He might have been the one that dropped out. I think I remember someone dropping out. Where are we going, bro? Hey, hey, hey. You only have one. Oh, yep. Someone killed White. I don't know who their partner is. So. See, there's still a mystery. Oh, stop pretending. Kill! Kill! Use the dark side. Go to the dark side! Vent! Do something other than just walking around. Don't button. Don't be a buttoner. Oh, you had to stop to do lights. Okay. See, perfect kill opportunity right there. Right there, bud. Okay, so you're waiting. Okay. Bro, this isn't looking good for you. I'm calling her bro and their name's Faith. Sorry, Faith. Hope that's not offensive to you. Okay, now you have to report that. Report it, because... Okay, I don't even know if Red killed them. I don't know. If they don't get it now, and we still have the 2 imposters, it's just game over. Close to cafeteria? Not even close. Okay, and just to clarify for people that don't know, when I'm texting the group as a ghost, so with my name and I have an X around my body, no one other than Ghost can see who this is. Like, they can't see my conversation. Only White can see because they're a ghost as well. So, cyan and red and pink and yellow, they can't see that we're talking. I've had a couple of people panic out when they're a ghost and they're in chat because it's like, well, red killed me, who killed you? And they're like, stop spoiling it, stop spoiling it. I'm like, I'm not spoiling it. Really, I guess, unless you're really committed to find the mystery too. And they're like, they'll hear you, they'll read what you say. I'm like, they can't read your ghost chat. So that is a cool thing of the game, is ghosts can chat together and discuss frustration or the fact that people are blatantly ignoring that they saw the kill and they're not voting. So it's a nice little thing that the company put in. Can we just do yellow? Let's just do random. You better pick somebody because you're gonna die. So something that this channel has taught me, guys, you've taught me, is I need to work on enunciating my words better. That is something I do need to work on. I watch all my videos before I upload them, so I do see them, I do hear myself, I just make sure there's not like weird background noises or things like that, because I want to be proud of what I post. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't post the video that I was talking about that I finally had an opportunity to record and I was cut off. I wasn't proud of it. I wasn't proud of the ending, because it's like, I gotta be proud of the baby that I put in here. I'm basically raising a baby of the channel, and I gotta be proud of it. So there's no point in putting something up here that I'm like, okay, whatever. And beginning stages of a channel, I guess you can get away with it a little bit easier, but that's just not something that I want to do. So anyway, off of the tangent, I wanted to be able to listen to myself when I do put a video up and before I post it, and I do not enunciate my words very well. Something that you may not know about me is I do have hearing problems. So for me, when I hear someone speak, I have a hard time making out what they say. So I can hear you, but I don't understand necessarily what you say. So I'm trying to become more aware of the fact that if I struggle with that, that means other people do. And with wearing face masks all the time, it's more difficult to understand people. So when I hear myself talk on these videos and I hear myself like slurring my words or using improper language, or I'm just when I do that, that's just very unprofessional. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about professionalism on this channel. This is my whatever channel. This is where I can be myself and relax. But things like work, I really need to work on sounding more professional, and I need to be more aware of it. So if anything of this channel, it's taught me to be more clear when I'm speaking and enunciate. It's to the point where when I do voice to text on my phone doesn't even know what I'm saying. So that tells you I need to work on it a bit. So if anything, guys, we've learned that about myself, and we can move forward with everything because it'll help me work on myself. And I am trying really hard to do that. Still catch it a little bit, and of course I catch it after the fact, so there's not much I can do about it, but I'm trying, and that's all that matters. I think this is going to be my last round. Oh my gosh, we're imposter, and there's like no one here, so I could just kill green and be done. Where is everybody else? It's like, is there just one player? Because we'll just kill them and be done if there's just one player, because hi. Okay. All right. I won. Yeah, so we're going to keep it on this victory because I won that. You guys saw. You saw. The glitch made me do it. I won. Oh my gosh. These are the kind of games I'm winning, guys. Like, it's not even, like, games that I can be proud of. These are the ones I win. We'll take it. We will take it. We will say we're victorious. We won. We're awesome. We were imposter. We dominated that map. Dominated. Like, it was bloodshed everywhere. You guys saw it. Blood spatter all over the floor. Oh my gosh. We got this. That was awesome. We are the best imposter on the planet. I will argue that I have an IQ of like a gazillion because I did that so well on my own. Did you notice? Victory, mayhem, and there's no one standing beside me. I did that on my own. You saw it. I rule. I'm cool. Ignore the fact that no one was in the game. I don't care. I won. Ha, 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 ha. So that's my little pep talk for my day, I guess. I won imposter, so that means I can do a 12-hour shift. I'll have the energy for it. I got this. Today's going to be a long day. Not looking forward to it, so this is what I need for motivation, I guess. Well, anyway, like I said, please check out my new things on my channel. I want to start posting more of those things, so I hope that you can join me in that adventure. Still learning, but I want to learn with you guys along with it. Give me a comment. Tell me how you're doing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. I want you all to know that you're loved and appreciated and you're not alone and you're worth so much more than you think. And I hope you have a great day, guys. Bye!